Here, Vanderbilt women's basketball head coach Shea Ralph will go ahead and open up the floor for questions.
Coach, just different personnel this season compared to last year. You guys anticipating maybe a similar style of players? It's going to look a little bit different.
I think there will be both, where we have a style that we like to play, and now we have different pieces that we'll be able to utilize in a different fashion this year. It's been a lot of fun with this group, and so we're just going to keep getting better every day and put them in position to be successful, whatever it is that they're great at.
You have some newcomers, in particular, Aubrey Galvin, Njaka Lenga, Monentonda. Get for that.
Good job.
And Aaliyah Del Rosario. What do those three bring to the table for y'all this year?
So right out of the gate, competitiveness. Specifically, Aubrey and Njaka Lenga. Njaka Lenga comes in with, it's the word I'm looking for, pedigree. She's competed at the highest level. She's been to the Final Four, which is where we want to go. So automatically she elevated practice. She elevated drills. She elevated just the way that we work because she works at such a high level. Aubrey doesn't know, her ass from her elbow at times because she's a freshman, right? But she works and she loves playing basketball. And in a lot of ways, that's her greatest asset because she's just like, what? Did I do something wrong? I'm fine. I just, she just keeps playing. She's unbothered. As a point guard, she's an incredible playmaker as well. So those two bring some competitiveness, some flair, some confidence, and a lot of versatility that we'll be able to utilize both ends of the full end.
And with Sasha coming back, what does she bring with her experience and having her available?
Yeah.
To you? Yeah.
I mean, a big post presence, a body. She's a great shooter. She's a great rebounder, and she works. So she's just her fifth year in our program. And automatically now we have somebody who is going to be a presence in the lane, offensively and defensively, sets great screens and rebounds ball. And those were lots of things that we missed last year, especially down the stretch.
Speaking of Aubrey, with Madison out for the season, how much can you anticipate the games of her this year and kind of throwing her on the
I mean, she can play 40 minutes a game. She don't play 40 minutes a game. And if you ask her, I think that's exactly what she wants to do. But she, I can't wait for you guys to watch her play. She's incredible on both ends. And she just has a very high IQ and loves to play. She's a great basketball player. So yes, the expectation for me is that she will be on the floor a lot.
Obviously, Michaela's we're playing for Team USA this summer and stuff like that. What did that freshman to sophomore jump look like?
I think the experience that she had with USA basketball was something that encouraged her to do other things outside of what she's done here, right? So what that means, leadership, playing a lot more off the ball than she played here, being a vocal component on the floor. At times she was that last year, but she had to do a lot of work with the ball in her hands. Now, when you come out here at practice, you hear her talking to her teammates on and off the floor. She's managing things in the locker room. She's coming in, being a voice for the team and the coaches' offices. She wants to lead. She wants to be that player. And there's an expectation now that she is because we all saw her do it this summer. She was that player in big moments for the America team.
You mentioned,
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you mentioned Michaela playing off the ball more this summer. Is that something you anticipate doing more with her this year too?
Yes. I mean, combo guard is essentially what we wanted to grow her into anyway. But now having Aubrey, and when Maddie comes back, it'll be the same way. But having Aubrey ball dominant a lot of times, or another kind of option for us to handle the ball, is going to be able to put Michaela in a bunch of different positions.
And it feels like Michaela will have to be that person scoring the ball so much.
Right.
How much more effective does this make your roster as a whole?
I think it makes us much more effective. I think we have opportunities now to put Michaela different places on the floor. We have people around her that have experience. We have size. We have versatility. And now we have post presence. So to me, those are the things you need to make a run down the stretch. But I'm just focusing on the day-to-day. So our roster, I love our roster. I love how we built it out. I love how it's performing right now. But we still have to get a lot better in terms of our discipline, our pace, and our ability to score and lock people up.
To follow up, do you see Aubrey maybe making a similar impact that Michaela made her freshman year?
That's a hard question, right? I mean, I see her making a big impact. Michaela was National Freshman of the Year. Aubrey's a lot different in the best ways. They complement each other very well. You guys are going to enjoy her because she plays with flair. She needs to shoot the ball a little bit more. And I don't know that, we would have said, Michaela, shoot the ball a little bit more last year, but she had to, right? She did what she had to do to help us win. And now she has somebody that's playing beside her that can do a lot of those same things, but it's also a playmaker. Aubrey's an incredible passer, and she sees that you're open before you know you're open. And so in a lot of ways, that makes Michaela better, but it also makes our entire team better.
With losing Camille in the summer, what adjustments have you had to make without having her?
Not many. I mean, our program is our program. So the people that come in here and compete with us are who we have. And so the adjustments have been very seamless. We're out here competing every single day.
Obviously, your players don't just end up vacuum and they're impacted by manager basketball stories. I'd love to know how you talk to, especially your seniors and your veteran students, about things like what happened today. If there's a call you're talking about, the league and all that.
So those aren't conversations I have out here. They're conversations we have in there. We encourage those all the time. So we come in when it's time to work on our stuff, we work on our stuff. But in the conversations we have in our offices or when we're doing stuff like this, that's an opportunity for us to just shed light on, hey, what did you think about that? What would you have said? Or how would you have responded if that had happened to you? What do you think the coach should have done? And so it's a great way just to build camaraderie, but also to educate them on, okay, these are the rules. This is what happens when that happens in the league. It's a little different in college. This is what happens if it happens in college. And this is how we'll handle it, something like that down the road. But it's more organic. It's less like, let's have a lecture on the things that are going on in the league. The cool part is that my team watches it. They're paying attention. They're watching. So they will organically bring it up. If they don't, we always address it, especially the situation that happened the last couple of days.
What kind of question do you expect maybe Justine Passat to bring us here? Do you maybe think she's going to take a step forward this season?
Yeah, we need her to. It's time for her to take a step forward. Her role is to be a guy on our team that we pay to depend on. Somebody that's reliable on both ends of the floor. So what is she great at? And she's a great shooter. And she has size, and she needs to be able to rebound and defend. And she also needs to be able to cut and pass. So I want my players to maximize their full potential as basketball players. So I expect her to be a lot better this year because I don't think we've even seen close to what potential is in college.